there's a very serious threat of the walkers. They're getting closer and closer to the farm.
They're everywhere. It's unlike anything we've ever experienced.
Oh my God. Go.
It's getting colder, and the swamps that kept them off the farm are freezing. During the attack, Herschel goes into this fugue state and is almost impossible to reach.
Herschel! Herschel, it's time to go! Come on now!
His whole life is going away in front of him. He's losing his farm, he's losing everything. He's in battle mode.
Come out!
He's trying to focus them on him so he can lead them away from his house, which is a delusional thing to do, but he's protecting his house. In essence, he's ready to fight to the end.
Oh my God.
It's definitely scary. It's definitely a moment of just quick reaction. Glenn just jumps in and does what he knows to do, which is take them down. There's nothing left for these people. For Glenn, he makes it clear to Maggie. He says, all I care about is keeping you safe. And if that means that we have to go, we have to do that.
Head out. What? Get off the farm now.
Don't say that.
Maggie, it's lost.
The others, we can't leave them.
He doesn't hesitate when it comes to Maggie. It's love.
For Maggie, she doesn't want to leave, but having these feelings for Glenn when there's nowhere to run away to, it's the difference between life and death.
In moments like that, your mind is actually a relatively clean and orderly place.
Stay behind me. Stay behind me.
And for a moment, it's just a very clear, simple, pure directive. Run from the walkers, escape this, fight that. It doesn't even occur to Laurie to think about saving Patricia, because you can't. You can't save somebody who's already been torn to pieces. She's gone. Get the girl. Get out of there.
If I'm gonna live in this world, I'm gonna be strong. And I look at these alpha males and they all know how to defend themselves, and I'm like, I wanna be like that. I wanna be like them.
Get Carol. Yeah, she ran that way.
Get us! Especially after Dale died, it's like nobody that I love is gonna be taken from me again. I'm gonna die fighting. So I'm a ferocious little tiger now. I see all the cars have driven off and all my friends are gone. So it's actually kind of sad. But I'm fending for myself and I'm gonna find my way. I'm in warrior mode. I've got very little ammunition. I'm fighting for my life. It's pretty brutal. And just when I've run out of energy, then this beautiful woman appears in a hood with these two zombies. It's the coolest image, seeing Michonne with her hood. I think people who love the graphic novel are gonna freak out because it's just so iconic.
Oh, thank God.
For the moment, we've ended up right back where we started. And the only difference is that we're weaker and we're more broken, and we've committed greater crimes against one another and the people that we want to be.
You know, I found Randall, right? He turned, but he wasn't big.
How's that possible?
The moment there's a little bit of safety, that's when people start to fall apart emotionally and psychically.
We're all infected.
They sort of turn at each other's throats.
I think at this point now, the morality is what's under question.
When I found out about the walkers in the barn, I told for the good of everyone.
Well, I thought it best if people didn't know.
Glenn sees Rick's moral compass being off.
I killed Shane.
Rick's revelations, we're all infected, and I killed Shane. I don't hear anything, but I killed Shane. Having just come to terms with the fact that Shane meant much more to her than she ever imagined, she lost him. And Shane dead, I think, actually sits between us like a cancer in our marriage, in a way that he was never able to do alive. That scene is the end of something. If you could hear something cracking in somebody's spirit. Laurie looks at Rick and thinks, for the first time maybe ever in her life, I have no idea who you are, and I don't think I trust you.
Rick will stay alive to keep them alive. speaking about Laurie and Carl, and I think it's really, really important that it becomes at all costs.
I'm keeping this group together, alive. I've been doing that all along, no matter what. I didn't ask for this.
Rick becomes a dictator. This is the way it's got to be. For the safety of the group, we keep the group intact.
You're staying. This isn't a democracy anymore.
That is such a powerful statement in the show and in the group because it leaves such an open-ended situation.
We might need that toughness, whatever's going on with Rick. We might need that in order to survive in this world. Could be a good thing, but he has definitely changed.
I think Herschel has turned a lot of his decision-making over to Rick by the end of this season.
I killed my best friend for you people, for Christ's sake.
Carl feels a lot of betrayal in his father because he killed his best friend. He's just devastated. He had no idea. He thought Shane was bit.
Laurie is so profoundly troubled about her son's psychic, intellectual, emotional trajectory. I don't think there's any thought for the future. I don't think there's any thought for what are we gonna do. It's a pretty bleak statement. On the other hand, there's a sense of momentum, and that if living is nothing more than a habit, we're still addicted to it for now.
Season 2 is now available on iTunes, itunes.com/walkingdead. For more exclusive video, go to amctv.com.